How often do you have questions about running your business? Stop guessing. Get real answers to all your business questions. Unlimited access to business advisors for the expert advice you need when you need it. Go to onemorecustomer.com now.
Welcome to TwinCities.com and another edition of Tark Talk. The gentleman to my right, you may recognize him as Hall of Fame quarterback and Vikings legend, Mr. Fran Tarkenton. And Fran, there's a famous quote out there from the great Vince Lombardi, and I'm going to clean it up a little bit, but Vince said, "What the heck's going on out here? What's going on with the Vikings?"
That is a great quote. It's Coach Lombardi on the sideline. I happened to play in an All-Star game with Coach Lombardi, a Pro Bowl game, and it was a great experience for 1 week. And we were in the game, and John Brody was the other quarterback, and I was about to go back in. Could we split the game 1 quarter each? And he says, "Hey, Tark, run around out there. Just run around. Just do your thing. Just run around. Make it happen." Well, I know that you fans, Viking fans, and you're great fans from all of Minnesota and Iowa and even Wisconsin and all over the Dakotas, and you're wondering what's going on. You know, we were so good a while back. We were 5-2 or 4-2 or 6-2. We beat the San Francisco 49ers, and things look well, and all of a sudden, everything's gone apart.
Right.
And it all comes back to the quarterback. And I know in the Twin City papers that everybody's writing about Christian Ponder and what's the matter, and he's not this and he's not that and not getting the job done. And I understand that. And I think it's an important question because you cannot win without a quarterback. Hope is not a strategy.
Right.
We all hope. I want him to be the quarterback. Mm-hmm. You want him to be the quarterback. The coaches want him to be the quarterback. The owners want him to be the quarterback. Everybody wants him to be the quarterback. But he hasn't been the quarterback the last few weeks. You have to look for the signs. Bud Grant always said, the signs are all around us. It's reality. It's a harsh game. And you cannot win without a quarterback. And if you're not getting performance out of your quarterback, you're not going to win. And is it the problem? Is it the receivers? And is it the strategy and all the things? I don't know. But it doesn't matter. If the quarterback doesn't produce, you don't win.
Right.
And I think it's important. You know, the coaches we got great coaches. We got great front office. They look and they see. And they've got to make their judgment at the end of this year. Can Christian Ponder play or not? And it's not a matter, can we hope he can play, but can he play? I don't see him every day like they see him. Mm-hmm. They see him every day. Bill Musgrave is a very good offensive coordinator. He was down here with Matt Ryan. He put a great system in for Matt Ryan, and he developed a young quarterback up. He knows what's going on. The owners know what's going on. The general manager knows what's going on. They've got to make a realistic judgment at the end of this year. Can he get there or can he not get there? Mm-hmm. And they're better to do that than I am. But we know that you cannot win without the quarterback. And when Ben Roethlisberger goes down, they come with Byron Leftwich.
Right.
You can't win with Byron Leftwich. They got a break from Charlie Batch last week. They got a real big break with him. And so and we know now, Chris, that young quarterbacks are playing.
Yes. I think it was like 12 or 13
in their
first 2 years.
12 or 13 started last week. And we're seeing Andrew Luck. We know he's got it, right?
Sure.
We know RG3 has got it.
Mm-hmm.
Colin Kaepernick looks like he might have it, right? He's got a little more to go. But we're starting to see some signs of people that are playing and doing better. And right now, I watched Christian Ponder last week. I haven't watched him, but I watched him last week. He's not comfortable in the pocket. He's awkward in the pocket. He's hesitant in the pocket. He's like, he doesn't look comfortable in his skin. He's throwing off his back foot. He's not stepping into the ball, putting stuff. But I'm not there every day. But those coaches and those front office people are. They know, and I know that they're going to look at the reality. Can he play or not? And have to make that decision. If I'm in a front office of an organization, I draft a quarterback every year no matter what because they're so important. Last year or 2 years ago, the 49ers, they had Alex Smith there.
Right.
Proven himself, doing a good job. They moved up to draft Colin Kaepernick. Mm-hmm. And they found a guy that can play in his second year. I think you don't know where you're going to pick him up. Tom Brady was a 6th-round draft choice. Joe Montana was a 3rd-round draft choice. I was a 3rd-round draft choice. John Unitas was a free agent. I think you go down the line and pick guys out that have a chance and make sure you bring one in every year. You've got a guy in Philadelphia. He's a Philadelphia guy. And the Philadelphia guy, Nick Foles, what did they get him? What round?
3rd.
3rd round. First 2 weeks I saw him, I didn't like him.
Right.
But now he's starting to show some signs of being a player. The quarterback will tell you whether he's a player or not. He will tell you by the way he plays, by the way he leads, by the way he makes decisions. And that's what these coaches will do at the end of the year. And they'll make the decision, and they should. And they should know. And they should not be blinded by hope. You got to be reality. And I want him to succeed, and if he's the right guy. But if he's not the right guy, you got to make the hard decision and go out and draft somebody that is the right guy, because nobody's going to trade you the right guy.
Right. That's exactly right. You heard it right here from Hall of Fame quarterback Fran Tarkenton. And folks, make sure you join us back next week for another edition of Tark Talk right here at TwinCities.com.